Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we're going to talk about the concept of light versus heavy. It's really easy and fun. Saying a word is heavy simply means that there is a sound of noon in the end. Now that is the sound resembling N. We can better understand this by going back to the Muslim chart. Hoping you all remember it, let's read the first column. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Notice the consistent sound of noon in the end, which means all three of them are heavy. To make the word light, we need to take this away. Let's try doing that. In these words, the noon sound is coming from tanween, which is basically double harakat. So if we remove the tanween and make it a single harakah, Muslimun becomes Muslimu. Now we no longer hear the N sound. Therefore, Muslimu is light. Similarly, Musliman becomes Muslima. The point to note here is that alif has been removed. In nasab status, the alif comes with tanween, so when one is removed, so is the other. Next, Muslimin becomes Muslimi. All three of them have become light. Going back again to the Muslim chart, let's see how the ending combinations are treated. In the second column, we have Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. They are heavy because of the presence of the noon in the end. Meanwhile, in the third column, we have Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. If we simply remove the noon, each of them will become light. Muslimani becomes Muslima. For nasab, Muslimaini becomes Muslimay. Again in jar, Muslimaini becomes Muslimay. Muslimuna becomes Muslimu for rafa, whereas for both nasab and jar, Muslimina becomes Muslimi. Finally, we can get the picture of what a light version of Muslim chart looks like. Muslimu, Muslima, Muslimi. Muslima, Muslimay, Muslimay. Muslimu, Muslimi, Muslimi.
So, to summarize, a word is heavy when it has noon sound at the end, which can be because of the tanween at the end, or in case of ending combinations because of the letter noon at the end. Let's look at some important points regarding this topic. A word is normally heavy, like we saw in the Muslim chart, meaning by default a word is heavy, and in some specific cases only it becomes light. Like for example, there's a fat person. Normally this person doesn't diet, but on some special occasions like a wedding or a party, this person starts dieting and becomes skinny and light. So there are 4 reasons that make a word light. We'll cover those reasons in our future videos, but let's see an example to understand. In Kitabullahi, the word Kitabu is light as there is no tanween at the end. Normally, it should have been heavy, which would be Kitabun, but here it is present in its light version. Also, the words which have al on them at the beginning, the concept of light versus heavy doesn't apply to them. Like for example, if we have al-Muslimu, we don't say it's light or heavy. When al comes, it's not a question. It doesn't matter. Same for al-Kitabu and al-Mu'minu. Last important point is that to make a word heavy, we only remove the extra noon at the end and not any other noon. For example, in Fir'auna, there is no ending combination as it is a name in itself. And as we can see, it has no tanween at the end and is already light. We won't remove this noon at the end because it's not the extra noon. In Mu'minun, there's tanween, so if we remove it, it becomes Mu'minu. So the noon is not removed because it's not heavy because of the noon, it's heavy because of the tanween. So it's not the extra noon. We remove the tanween to make it light. We already saw the Muslim chart's light version of masculine. In our next video, inshallah, we will cover the Muslim female chart's light version. That's it for today. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to email us. We will try our best to respond. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.